Well, good morning, everyone. It is Flylady Kat, and I want to make sure that you understand that this is a live video. So if you're watching it later, which is fine, you can go ahead and skim forward. You don't have to look at all the greetings because I will be greeting everyone who comes in this morning. And then we'll get into what we're doing for the week for Payroll Homemakers. At the end will be a question and answer period. And that's a great thing to watch because you might get some answers to questions you have as well. The indication that I'm getting into the plan for the week is that you'll see me hold up my planner like this. So it'll be easy for you to skim ahead and find that part of the video. This will take about 5 or 10 minutes in the morning, usually 5 or 10, yeah. Okay, so here we go. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hi, Kiona. You're first again. Hi, Hope. Good morning. Gaynor Lloyd is here. Hello, Gaynor. Erica Tenenbaum is here. Hi, Erica. Manati Patty from India. Hello, Manati. Nice to have you. Connie Miller is here. Good morning, Connie. Roxy Wolf is here. Hi, Roxy. Margaret Rose is here. Hi, Margaret. Nancy is here. Happy Saturday from California, Nancy. Good to have you. Flying in second grade, Janelle. Hi, Janelle. Good to have you back. Good to have you. I'm going to have a sip. Yummy. Patty Taylor. Good morning, Patty. How are you this morning? Are you guys ready? We're going to talk about payroll homemakers and what we do all week long. But even if you're not a payroll homemaker, it's certainly fine for you to be here and listen because it'll give you an idea of what happens if you're a payroll homemaker. And you can see some of the advantages that are there and some of the disadvantages and be able to see how maybe you could improve your weekly life at home if you're an at-home homemaker. All right. Let's see who else has popped in here. Yasmin Sierra is here. Hi, Yasmin. Sherry Crane, good morning, Kat. Happy Saturday, folding laundry. Yes, Sherry. Robin Whitaker is here. Good morning from Kentucky, Robin. Hello, what is your name? I can't even read your title, sorry. What's your name so I can call you by name? Anybody who's here and who has a handle that it's just too much to read or I couldn't figure out your name by that, please make sure your name is in the body of your comment so I can call you by name. Hi, Karen Clickinger. Good to have you here. Good morning. Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Nice to have you. All right. Anybody else? Are we ready? We ready to get into the day? It's only been a couple minutes. Oh, people are coming in. Angie's here. Good morning, Angie. Be amazing. How are you this morning? Good to have you. Anyone else? Patricia Delaney is here. Hi, Patricia. Paula Thompson is here. Hey, Paula. Angie Be Amazing says, Angie. Did I call you something else, Angie? I think I called you Angie. Maybe I miscalled you. I apologize if I did. Belle Belle is here. Hi, Belle Belle. How are you? Good to see you. Lots and lots of my mentees are here, which is good. And while I'm waiting for people to come in, I'll tell you, I've got 18 slots still remaining this month if you need to be mentored. There are 18 25-minute slots available. For $25, you can go to Patreon and sign up. For $25, you can get one of those slots for yourself so that I can help you be accountable and walk through this system based on your personal needs, and that's what we do. So if you're one of those people, make sure you go to patreon.com and sign up for a $25 slot, or you might like the $50, which gives you 2 of those slots. So as I said, there's still some left. So if you're interested, now's the time. If you are a patron on my Patreon, next month is going to be the beginning of our mentees who get mentored every single week. And that was $100 a week, 4 times a week for 3 months. It's a 3-month commitment because it takes about 90 days to really change your habits. And so I'm going to have some slots available on that. So far, I think I'm going to have 8 slots available on that. So if you're interested and you're not a patron, make sure you sign up for Patreon and tell me now that you're interested so that I can put you in for a slot, okay? All right. There's the link right there. Okay. And you don't have to sign up for the mentorship to be a patron. You can sign up for $5 a month and you're going to get special videos just for patrons. They're commercial free and they're more from how you think about things and how things affect you and how to take care of yourself. These on the videos over here on YouTube are more focused on the actual doing. It's also on doing on Patreon, but it's your mental attitude toward it. Not that you won't get a little of that on YouTube, but you get a lot more of that on Patreon. And it is an elite group. Okay, let's see. Jenna Rorig is here. Hi, Jenna. Belle says thumbs up. Mr. B says happy Saturday, everyone. Paula said Kat is the best. Thank you for all you've taught me. You're welcome, Paula. Mr. B says join Flylady Kat's special mentoring Patreon channel and be in this private special group. And there's your link. All right, girls, I think that's been about 5 minutes. I think we're ready to get into what we're going to do as a payroll homemaker in our homes this week. So let's talk about that. So let me hold up my little book so anybody who's skimming ahead can see. And here we go. Okay, what we're going to do, if you're a payroll homemaker, is we're going to do our morning routine on Saturday morning and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. A morning routine doesn't vary. It's the same every single day. The morning routine is to get up and get dressed and make your bed, wash your face, brush your teeth, put on a little moisturizer, put your makeup on, comb your hair, wipe out the sink, swish the toilet, bowls and sinks. Put your dishes out of the dishwasher, put your dishes away, or put your dish rack of dishes away, and make yourself some coffee or some breakfast. So that happens every single day, whether you're a homemaker who is an at-home maker or you're a homemaker who is a payroll homemaker. If you're finding yourself unable to do that, you're not getting up early enough. You have to get up early to do these things, but they're going to set your day. And then if you have children, they're going to have a little morning routine as well, which is similar to yours. They're going to get up, make their bed, put their clothes on, wash their face, brush their teeth, wipe the sink out, hang their towel up, come to the kitchen and have some breakfast. You might want to give them 1 or 2 additional responsibilities, but not too many, because you as well don't want to be overwhelmed in the morning, and neither do they. If you are payroll, you're probably either working full-time from home right now because of this situation with COVID, or you're taking your children to school. So if you're working from home and your children are going to be distance learning, then you know that they have to be set up within a certain time and that you have to take moments from your day to check on them. Other than that, you really want to focus on your work and give it your full attention, and then take an actual break and take an actual lunch hour and take another actual break. I also encourage you as a payroll homemaker to spend some time alone in your office if you're at home, or if you're driving in the car. That's your free time. It's a little bit of time to do something for yourself. Listen to a book on tape, say prayers, listen to music. Spend about 20 to 30 minutes, the same amount of time it would be for your commute, doing that. And then make sure that you're taking care of yourself during your lunch hour, because if you're working at home, if you were working in the office, you would do that. So you want to do that as well. Take care of yourself during your lunch hour. Really have a lunch hour. This is not a time for you to run, go put the dryer on. This is not a time for you to run the vacuum cleaner. It is not. You're working from home. It's time for you to relax and recharge for the rest of your day so you can give it your all. As a person who worked full-time my whole life, I really understand how this is. And I know if you're home, you're going to tend to want to do things at home. Don't do that. Don't distract yourself. Stay with what you're doing. You have plenty of time to do your homemaking in this plan I'm about to give you, okay? All right. So the other things you might want to do in the morning, I actually encourage you to do in the morning, is possibly start a load of laundry before you go to work. It depends on where you live if you can do that. Or you might have a washing machine that has a timer on it. I could never do that. I live in Florida. My clothes would be sour by the time I got home, even with the air conditioning. So my clothes would have to be started when I got home from work to do a load. I didn't get a load in every day, and that's okay too, but you want to get some loads in during the week so that you don't have so much to do on the weekend, okay? So if you can, start your laundry, but I definitely want you to go through 1 inch of paper in the morning. That is a 3-minute process. It's simply using your mind, not your heart, to go through paper and say, I only need things that are really inbox worthy out of this bunch of paper. The rest is trash. So if it needs to go in your inbox to be acted on your planning and desk day, that's what it is. If it's a bill, if it's you need to contact somebody, you need to call and ask about something, you need to put something in your planner, you need to cancel an appointment, whatever it is, it goes in your inbox to be handled for you, payroll homemakers, on Sunday afternoon. Saturday afternoon, I'd rather you do it Sunday afternoon when it's real quiet and you've had time with your family all weekend, okay? All right, so you're going to go through an inch of paper every day if you have paper clutter in your home, because you're going to get rid of it 6 inches a week. That's 12 inches in 2 weeks. That's 2 feet in a month. If you have 8 feet of paper, it's going to be gone in 4 months. How long has it been sitting there? Or is it dispersed throughout your house? If it is, try to get it all together in one spot and grab off 6 inches on Monday, put it in your laundry room or wherever you go every day, and pull 1 inch off every morning except Sunday. Okay, and do that little process. All right, next thing we're going to do is, let's see. Oh, we're going to do clutter check. A clutter check is it's just a glance about your home to see if there's been anything left out of place since the last time you looked. And you're going to do 3 of these. You, as a payroll, you're going to do 1 before you go to work, 1 when you get home from work, and 1 before bed. So you're just glancing around to see what you have left out or what your family have left out. There's no blame, no argument, no you're in trouble stuff happening here. This is just an observation of bad habits. You set the pace as the homemaker. So you want to make sure you didn't leave your nail file by the chair you were sitting in, and your teacup, and your lip gloss, and a pen, and a book. You know, those little things that you know you don't want to keep there that need to be put away. You grab them and put them where they go. If you don't have a place to put them, all the better for learning. Put them in a box somewhere, put them in the corner somewhere, get them off your side table, and the next time you're in that zone, then you're going to create a place for it. That's what you do when you work in your zone. You actually declutter the hidden spots first so that you'll have a place to put things away. That's the whole point. That's the whole point, to be able to put things away that you want to use and enjoy. Okay, so 3 clutter checks a day. One more thing, mamas, if you have little kids and they dump their toys on the floor, you're also going to do a toy check, which means all the toys get put in a toy box. You don't have to worry about sorting them into the little baskets and all that stuff, because they're going to dump them right back out. So just in a container of some sort, and then let them play again. They're going to dump them back on the floor. But in the morning, if you're going to work and your kids are going to be under someone else's care, or they're big enough to be in school, then they're not going to be playing. So get the toys up off the floor. They actually can do it if they're old enough, but if they're babies, you do it 4 times a day. The reason I say 4 times a day for at-home moms, for payroll moms, it'll be 3 times a day, is that you don't want to have to deal with that huge mountain of toys at the end of the day every day where you just say, forget it. You want to be able to get it picked up. So for payroll mamas, you're going to pick them up before you go to work, when you come home from work, and before bed. Okay, with the help of the children or not, depending on their age and maturity. The good thing is, it won't be forever. They'll outgrow these baby toys that they dump on the floor, and they'll get bigger and play a little more coordinated. If you have big kids and they're dumping toys on the floor, it's because they don't want those toys and they're trying to get to other toys. So let that be a note to you that those toys need to be recycled out to a younger child, or to a neighbor with the children, or put away for future children, or if they're just age appropriate and they're not playing with them, maybe recycled out, being held in a tub in the garage somewhere, so that when they get tired of the ones they are playing with, you can rotate those back in. Okay? All right, so that's all about toys. So basically in the morning, you're going to get up, do your morning routine, the children's morning routine. You're going to get your laundry going if you can, clutter check, toy check, and paper. Then you're going to go to work. So you have to have enough time to do that. You have to have enough time, so you have to calculate it yourself. When do I need to get up in order to get this done? I encourage you to take a bath at night. It takes that much longer in the morning. So if you can take a bath at night, wash your hair at night, let it dry naturally. It's really good for your hair. Then in the morning, you just have to heat style your hair. Now, I know everybody's hair is different, but I'm just saying, for the most of us, that's a really quick way to go, okay? And after you've heat styled your hair, maybe you don't even have to heat style it the next day. It depends on the length of your hair and the texture of your hair and that kind of stuff. And you might not heat style your hair either. You might have curly hair, which is awesome. Okay, so what we're doing next is we're going to work. So enjoy your ride to work, your quote ride to work if you're working from home. Enjoy some time by yourself. Give yourself a minute in the morning without children. Now you're going to work. And when you're at work, you can apply the same things that we do at home to work. You can have a plan for your day at work. I'm not going to talk about that in this live video, but I have videos on that, and I will double check to see where those are and put a link out for you. If not, I'll make you a new one. But there's a plan for how you work, and it's kind of based on this homemaker plan. You do certain things every day, certain things every morning, certain things every afternoon, certain things once a month, once a year, etc. So I'll make a video for you if I can't find it. Mr. B will link it for us if he can find it for us. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do in every day is we're going to have an after dinner routine. So when you come home from work, you're going to have an after dinner routine, you're going to have a before bed routine, and you're going to have a few other little things. So here's what you're going to do. When you come home from work, you're going to start supper. Or if you've already started supper in the morning, maybe it's in a crock pot or it's ready to go in the Instant Pot, fine. Then when that's doing its thing, it's either cooking in the Instant Pot or still sitting in the crock pot on warm, or it's simmering on the stove, whatever it is, you're going to have a few minutes to do part of the weekly home blessing hour. The weekly home blessing hour happens on Monday in the classic at-home Homemakers Flylady plan, but you can spread it out during the week. So on Monday, you're going to do one thing, and on Tuesday, another thing, and on Wednesday, another thing, and each thing all the way through the week takes 10 minutes or less. So I'll start you on Saturday by doing your sheets on Saturday. Then on Monday, you're going to do, let's just pick one. You're going to dust the house. Use a Flylady duster. You can get it at flylady.net. It is a fantastic investment in your home. It runs anywhere from $27.99 when it's on sale to $40, but it's going to be like a 10-year item. You're going to have it for a long, long time, and it works very, very well for what we're doing. We're just tickling the furniture. We're not moving stuff around. We're just tickling around just to get the dust off, because when you're doing a weekly home blessing hour, you're blessing, you're not deep cleaning. So it's just getting the surface dust real quick. So you set aside 5 rooms, pick 5 rooms, and give yourself 2 minutes for each room to dust real quick. Then shake your duster out, put it away, and you're done on Monday. On Tuesday, while the food is simmering, you're going to do, let's pick one. Oh, let's clean the glass. So get a little microfiber cloth, get part of it wet, squeeze it out. You don't need Windex, you don't need paper towels. Just get that microfiber. You know where those little spots are on the mirrors in the bathroom? Wipe those off with the wet side, dry it with the dry side. Don't worry about the whole window, just where the spots are. Then look at any other things in your house, other mirrors that might have spots, maybe glasses, maybe the kids are greeting daddy when he comes home from work and they smash up on the window. Those little handprints and nose prints need to go. Maybe the kitties or dogs are doing things like that on other windows by the doors. So get those little spots off. If you have a glass top table and it's got kitty fingerprints, kitty cat fingerprints, toe prints, or children's fingerprints, wipe that off. But this is not going to take you long, 10 minutes maximum, then go back and finish your dinner. On Wednesday, you're going to empty all the little garbage cans in your house. Just run around, pulling the little bags out of each little garbage can and putting a new one in. Hint, keep new ones on the bottom of the garbage can under the current bag so that you always have some there, and you pull one out, shake it, and put it right back in without having to go get the box and put more in that way. Eventually you'll run out and have to reload, but it's a time saver, and you're probably already doing that. You don't have to use a box of bags. You can use Walmart bags. It doesn't matter. Whatever suits your budget and suits your lifestyle. Line your garbage can. So hit the bathrooms and get those out. Look in the bedrooms and empty those. If you have one by your desk, if you have one some other place, empty all those. The big garbage can in the kitchen is supposed to be emptied daily as it's filled up with foodie things. So just get the little ones and throw them away. Maybe you can delegate that one in the kitchen to a big boy or a daddy, or you can do it. But that's later. We're talking about the little garbage cans. 10 minutes, go back to your spaghetti, whatever it is you're making. On Thursday, let's take care of the hard surfaces in your home that are floors. So we're going to either if it's carpet, you're going to vacuum it. If it's not carpet, you're going to use a dust mop on it. We're not going to wet mop these hard surfaces. You only have 10 minutes. This is just cleaning the middles. We're not getting the whole thing. So you're going to either vacuum or dust mop or both, depending on your surfaces. When you vacuum, you're not making huge, beautiful lines all over the carpet. You're just hitting the middles. So I want you to say to yourself, I'm going to pick 5 rooms. I'm going to hit each room for 2 minutes. That's it. And that is it. And when your time is up, go to the next room. So when 10 minutes is up, put the vacuum away, put the dust mop away, and go back to wash your hands and go back to your kitchen. Okay, on Friday, let's finish up with vacuuming. With mopping. We're going to mop the kitchen and all the bathrooms. I want you to limit yourself to 3 minutes in the kitchen mopping. I recommend for vacuuming that you use a stick vacuum instead of the big heavy Hoover, you know what I mean? Just a little stick vacuum that you can stand up straight and it's very light and you can push it around really easily because we're not deep cleaning right now. And for the kitchen and the bathrooms, I'm going to recommend a spray mop. One that's preloaded with water and you put a little Mrs. Myers or whatever in there and you just pull the trigger. It's got a microfiber head on it and you just mop really quick. You've got 3 minutes to get the kitchen done, then go straight from there to the bathrooms. Take the rugs up, put them aside, take the, you are going to have to do some things. So take the rugs up, take the, what else? The toilet brush, the scales, the garbage can, put all those on top of the toilet seat if you can. And then when you get in there, you're going to do a quick mop in there. Let that dry, put the rugs back down, put everything back down later. But for right now, just a quick mop of those rooms. So I'm going to say if you have 3 bathrooms, 2 minutes a bathroom, you'll be under 10 minutes on the whole thing. When you're done, take the head off your squirt mop thingy and let it dry out in your laundry room and put your mop away, wash your hands, and go back to your kitchen. Then we're back to Saturday. And Saturday again is you're going to strip beds and wash sheets. And later on, you're going to put those same sheets back on the bed. The bed will air all day or air until those sheets are dry. And then you'll be putting sweet, clean, warm sheets back on your bed. So that's the plan for a person who is a payroll homemaker. You just do that little bit. Or you can delegate a lot of these, maybe even all, depending on the age and maturity of your family. So when you come home, you're going to inspect what you expect. If somebody's been home to do that, then you can look and see if it was done. Okay, next we're going to do, so that's when you get home from work. Then you're going to go straight into the after dinner routine involves everyone cleaning up the kitchen, everyone putting their dishes in the dishwasher, somebody wiping the table, somebody sweeping the floor, somebody wiping the countertops, somebody washing the pots and pans, somebody cleaning the stove, and somebody cleaning out the sink. So you can delegate these around. I recommend that you stay in the room with everyone, especially if you have children, to oversee their work. Let somebody pick out music. I would say alternate that among the people who are cleaning, and you would be the one who does the most difficult thing, which would be the pots and pans and the stovetop. And let them do the other things. Not perfect, you're not looking for perfection. Again, 2-minute jobs, quick and easy, okay? So the whole family can get out and they've actually had a fun experience together taking care of their home. After dinner routine, you're gonna go straight into your before bed routine. That means you're gonna go take your shower now and wash your face while you're in there, moisturize your face when you get out. Before you went in there, you went and picked out your PJs, and when you got your PJs picked out, that was a reminder for you. It's linked together because it's clothes, to pick out your clothes for the next day and hang them up behind your door or wherever it is so that you know the next morning that you're going to wear these clothes. So you need to check your planner as well to know what's going on tomorrow. So if you have a big meeting tomorrow and you have to be with the CEO of the company or whatever, you might want to wear a nicer outfit. So make sure you lay out the correct clothes. Just like if your kids have picture day, you want to make sure you have them in the right clothes and that their hair looks all right. Okay, so that happens at night. So you're going to go straight from the kitchen to take to your pajamas, your clothes, wash yourself in the shower and wash your face or bath. And then come on back out with the family, enjoy them. And then the before bed routine happens for the little kids. So they're going to go take their shower or bath. They're going to brush their teeth. They're going to wipe out the sink. Their clothes go in the laundry. Their pajamas were picked out before bed, as well as their clothes for the next day. And they pick out a book and then come see you. And you can read them a story, or Daddy can read them a story, or they can read a story to you or each other with you listening. You need to be involved in bedtime. It's very important. No matter how old your kids are, they love you and they want your attention. And then once they're in there and they're settled down and the book is done, now we're going to have some time by ourselves or with our spouse to enjoy the rest of the evening. At about 9:30 for me, it's my key, it's 9:30, it's time for me to go make sure the dishwasher has soap in it and it's running and all the last dishes were put in. The sink is wiped out one last time. I put out a new towel for tomorrow, and I go do the last part of my before bed routine, and that's oral care, brushing and flossing my teeth. And then you're ready for the next day. So you're not doing anything else every day that you work other than that weekly home blessing hour and then those little routines, morning and evening. There are other things that the at-home homemakers do during the week, which we're going to kind of sprinkle in. And this is my experience with 40 years in corporate, what I did and what you can do. And it works for all my payroll and payroll homemakers. And that is, we have weekly home blessing hour we've just discussed. Tuesday is free day. For us, free day is free time. And that is our time to and from work. And then there's our time on break and lunch. Those are our free times. And we need to really take advantage of those because we don't have a day or a part of a day to spend like an at-home homemaker does. You have these little parts of days that you put together. So for me personally, I love to listen to books on tape. I would listen to a book on tape on my way to work, or I'd listen to inspirational music or peppy music, whatever it was, or I would meditate or pray. And then on the way home, I would try to call somebody I needed to keep in touch with if I hadn't recently. And so I would make my calls then. Or I would listen to the rest of that book. I was looking forward to hearing the rest of that chapter or whatever, and I would listen to that on the way home or listen to music. So those are your free times. And then Wednesday, at the at-home homemakers do planning and desk day. I've already mentioned to you, I want you to do that on Sunday afternoons, planning and desk day. That's when you handle your inbox, you pay your bills, you work on your budget, you put things in your planner, you check your fridge and all of your pantry and freezer areas to see what you've got for food. You make a menu and you make a grocery list. You check your budget. All that happens in planning and desk day. So that's going to happen Sunday afternoons, about 2 hours late Sunday when everybody's all relaxed. Okay, then on Thursdays is typically errand day, but most people now have their groceries delivered or they drive and have them picked up, which you can also do. You can order your groceries on Sunday. Design a day for yourself that you're going to pick them up or have one of your family members pick them up or have them delivered. So on your way home, it's very simple to go pick your groceries up one day a week. And then on Friday, that's car and purse day. And so for me, what I did on one of my breaks is I would go out and check to make sure my car was empty of everything. And if anything was not if everything was gone, rather, I didn't have anything in there because I have a habit of making sure whatever I bring in, I take out. Whatever my children brought in, they had to take out. A good tip is to have your child have a car backpack or a car bag that their things can go in so it can be grabbed pretty easily, especially if they fall asleep and they're a little zombie when you get home and they're not very cooperative. So at least you can grab it, put it on your shoulder and take it out instead of leaving things in the car. And for you, the same thing. If you're one of those people who carts a lot of things around, then you need to be able to take it out and make a promise to yourself that you won't leave it in there. That's how you keep it nice. So you might just have to shake your mats. That may be all you have to do. And maybe on the way home you think, oh, I think I'm going to stop by the car wash this week. It's been a while. I'm going to get my car washed and use the big vacuum cleaner. You can do that, or you can delegate that to someone else. Maybe your husband would like to do that for you once a month on a Saturday while you're doing some of your things at home. Okay, and then the last thing is Saturday is family fun day. So I want you to have fun on Saturday. I want you to enjoy your family on Saturday. Sunday is renew your spirit, and that's very important as well. It's a time of rest. It's a time of renewal. Now let's get back to Saturday. So on Saturday morning, you're going to get up, and if you didn't do that weekly home blessing hour through the week, guess what you have to do first thing? Besides your routine, weekly home blessing hour. Or you can delegate it. Maybe you can do 30 minutes and the rest of it can be done by someone else for 30 minutes. And then you're going to do your zone on Saturday. Saturday mornings, you want to get up and get this done so you can enjoy your day. Not like I used to do, where I'd come home and I'd be Saturday and I'd be angry and I'd have to clean for 6 hours and I didn't want anyone in the house with me, etc., etc. That we're not doing that anymore. We're doing this. So your zone is whatever the homemakers at home did that week, you're going to do on Saturday. So this past week, our homemakers did zone 1, which is the entryways into your house. It's the stairwell, it's the foyer, it's patios. So those, and it can be formal dining room if you need to. So you're going to spend 1 hour doing 4 items for your entryway. So pick 4 15-minute items, put them together, And that's what you're going to do. So again, routine in the morning on Saturday, weekly home blessing hour. If you didn't do it through the week, if you did, you just have to strip your bed and jump right into your zone. 4 15-minute items out of your zone. If your zone has some clutter, say for example, the foyer has a coat closet and it needs to be decluttered, then you're going to declutter the coat closet. You're going to get your decluttering done first so you have room to put things away later. So that's throw away, put away, give away. Lots of videos on here for how to declutter. And that's it. Then you can play with your family, have some lunch, go out. Make sure you have a plan of something to do with your family, even if it's just playing board games or gardening together or whatever your family enjoys. I know we can't go do a lot of things like we used to, but we can do a lot of things. We just can't go do the things we used to do, and that's okay. All right, that's your plan for the week. I hope it makes sense to you. You're doing routines in the morning and the evening. You're doing one of the 6 items from the weekly home blessing hour after dinner, right before dinner every day. You're doing some things at work, little things that we talked about. You're doing your zone on Saturday, and that's it. It's not hard. It sounds like so many mechanical steps, but it's really not. It's just like anything we do. If you break it into steps, there's loads of steps to anything we do. Taking your glasses off, putting your glasses on, there's loads of steps involved in that. But when you learn how to do it, it's pretty easy. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope that this was helpful for you. I'm going to open it up for just a couple of questions because I have a mentee waiting for me to mentor her. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes of questions. So if you have any, now's the time to ask. I didn't see any of your comments because I was busy concentrating. So tell me if you have a question, now's the time. Let's see if we have anything. Or a comment. I'll take a comment. Okay, I do see one question. It's how do you motivate yourself on a Saturday morning when you've had a crazy busy week at work? That's a great question and very common because a lot of us have had crazy busy weeks, week after week after week at work. And when I'm talking about this particular payroll system, I'm talking about a classic payroll system, Monday through Friday, weekends off. You might work a different schedule altogether. You might work as a nurse and you might work 3/12s or whatever. So on that 4th day after 3/12s, you need to take a day of rest. And then you've got 3 days left to arrange these items so that they get done during the week. So you have to adjust things a little bit to fit your schedule. So for a person who's just worked a crazy busy week, they've worked maybe 60 hours instead of 40, they're just worn out. I'm going to suggest that you get up and do your routine anyway, do your weekly home blessing hour anyway, do your zone anyway, because in 2 hours, plus whatever time it takes you to get your morning routine done, so let's say 3 hours, you're going to be done. That's the motivation. Let's say you get up at 7, you're done with morning routines by 8, which is being very, very liberal because there's not an hour's worth of work, even with children, but maybe you want to have time to eat breakfast. Okay, so 8, then you do your weekly home blessing hour, 9. I'm going to give you some time to put things away, mops, brooms, etc. So 9:15, 9:20. We'll just say 9:30 to be extra, open. So 9:30, then you're going to work for an hour on your zone, 10:30, and then you're going to have, let's say 15 minutes to put away, throw away, and give away as a result of decluttering. So 10:45, and you're done. Now you've got the whole rest of the day. And instead of, oh, I'm so exhausted, I just think I'm going to sit here and watch the crazy news and drink my coffee and get a Pop-Tart, honey. And before I know it, it's 1 o'clock and I still don't feel any different. But if you get up and you don't turn on the news and you get your coffee and you do your things, at 10 or 11 o'clock, you're done, you feel good, you look good, you're dressed, you've got your makeup on, your hair's fixed, the kids are dressed, they don't have their makeup on, well maybe, depending on the age, but they're ready, they're playing, life is good, and now you can enjoy your family or rest if you need to. So that's my encouragement to you. Get up and get it done. Don't reward yourself before you put in the work, because this home, this is not work. This is not your office. This is your home. This is that thing in your heart you've been craving to do all week long. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm at work doing this stupid stuff. I wish I was at home. I could be doing X, Y, Z. We always think that. And then we get home and we don't want to do it. And all we think about is work. So it's crazy. You have to be where you are. Do your work. Enjoy your work. I encourage you to enjoy your work. Listen, you spend so much time at work. Find something to enjoy about it. And then when you're home, do the same thing. Don't think about work when you're at home. Don't think about home when you're at work. I know it's hard, but focus on what you have to get it done, and then you will enjoy your day. And I know what I'm talking about because I've sat in that rocking chair in my pajamas saying, get a Pop-Tart, and drank coffee until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then been extra mad because I had to do all this stuff and I can't believe the house looks like this and blah, 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 because I wasn't doing clutter checks. I wasn't doing weekly home blessing hour throughout the week. When I finally discovered how to do that, my life changed, and yours can too. All right, that's it for today. Let me see what Cindy has to say, and then I'm going to go. Let's see. And Sheila missed waking up to your voice of reason. Thank you for the motivation. You're welcome, Sheila. Cindy says, I'm a single working mom and I save all my zone cleaning for the weekends, which is what I just described. My girls go to their dads. Other than that, I stick to the Flylady payroll system as you recommend. Well, that actually is what I recommend, Cindy, that you do your zone on Saturday if you're a working mom. Okay? And then where you are, be fully there from your planner. That's true. All right, that's it for today. And I don't know who that was from. That was from A. Prethap. I think that's how to say your name. I'm sorry I don't know your first name, or I would call you that. All right, that's it for today. Oh, Mr. B has one quick question. Robin Whitaker, doing zone work and you need to dust an entire room. Should you pick up one piece of furniture to dust or the entire room at one time? So your goal is to dust as your 15 minutes for that one room. I would concentrate on, and I'm thinking you're meaning deep dusting because all the clutter is gone now and you can dust because you never want to deep clean until the clutter's gone. Then you're going to say, okay, I'm going to pick 3 pieces of furniture. I think I could take the decorations off and get my pledge and my cloth and get it all wiped down really well. 5 minutes a piece, so I'm going to do 3 pieces of furniture this week. Or if you've been dusting over and over again, and it's been a couple weeks and you're keeping it dusted with your duster, you might be able to do the whole room depending on how dusty your furniture really is. I hope that was helpful. Everyone have a wonderful day, and always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful. Bye.